Hey guys, Wild Willie here, coming at you on a cold Friday afternoon. Got the fire going inside, keeping warm. Welcome to the second edition of the Prepper's Cupboard. It's a little mini-series I'm kind of doing out here, set more for maybe the new, the novice, or the inexperienced prepper or self-reliance person. I talk about stuff that may be overlooked. Everyone has the basics down pat: the food, the water, the lighting, your heat, your power, and all that stuff. So I want to talk about two or three things, three exactly today, that I want to go over that you may not overlook or may not think about in your prepping or long-term or short-term storage supplies. So the first one I want to go over real quick is vitamins. I've got a boatload of multivitamins, vitamin D, vitamin A, calcium, echinacea, vitamin C. I keep that stuff in the prepping kit all the time, keep it rotated with the dates. The reason being is, on a good day, I don't get my proper vitamins and minerals the way my eating habits are sometimes, so I'm always eating a multivitamin or something of that facet. Now, can you imagine if you have to get into your reserves and you're eating the canned stuff or eating the stuff that may not be vitamin-packed or nutrient-packed that you would need or your body's used to on a daily basis? So they're a good thing to have. You can pick them up anywhere now, grocery stores, major chain stores, drug stores, and there's always sales on them. So I recommend having a few things of vitamins around. They don't cost a lot, but they can help, they can help on keeping you physically well and also mentally well too. So something to look into. Second two items I want to talk about are kind of water related. Everyone has storage of water, or has the abilities or the ways, or they've thought about the ways to harness water long term if they don't have a lot stored via a lake, a river, a pond, rain catch, whatever. But one of the things you don't really think about, sure, everyone knows, or you might know how to boil the water to clean it, how to use the ultraviolet method through the sun, bleach, iodine, water tablets, whatever to clean, the bacteria, the giardia, stuff like that out of water. But what about distillation and hard minerals in your water? How do you know what you're drinking is safe to drink, even though after you've cleaned it? I'm going to recommend, I picked this up at Walmart. I found it actually in the LED light bulb section, hanging around there, for under $10, and it's a water test kit. First Alert water test kit. It works within 10 minutes. It tests for bacteria, nitrates, chlorine, water hardness, pH, iron, copper, giardia, all sorts of good stuff. That's one of the things I think is kind of overlooked. We just assume we got the pills or the bleach, or we boil the water and everything's going to be copacetic after and ready to drink. Well, that might not always be the case. So this is something I also would recommend to have a couple of these water test kits around. They test for a lot of different stuff, and they're quite extensive as far as how much is in here, and how much water you can test with it. So for under $10, I recommend it. The last one, in regards with water, is the one side of hygiene, which is using the washroom or the bathroom. If the water is in short supply and the water is turned off or the pipes have been frozen, you don't want to be using your good water resources, jugs of water, dumping it into the back of the toilet just to flush the toilet every time you got to go to the bathroom. If you have, more than one person in your house, the bathroom could be flushing 4, 5, 6 times a day. Even more if you've contracted some sort of illness from drinking bad water and got a form of diarrhea or something like that. So I got a couple things on standby just in case, but one of the easiest ones is something I bought from a local Canadian Tire hardware store. And this is called the Lug-A-Loo toilet. You've seen reviews on them online. Basically, it's nothing more than a bucket with a lid on it in a bathroom seat, a toilet seat. Now what I do is you can line this, you can buy special bags for this thing. I bought the Scent Lock garbage bags. I bought a roll of 100 for like under $10. I double line this, and have this someplace away from the living space, in the garage or in a shed or something. You don't want to have it outside, especially in the dead of winter. You're not going to be out there using the bathroom if it's -20 outside. Have it someplace safe and secure, away from animals too, that you can use. Basically, if you go to the bathroom, you take out these bags, they're double lined, tie them up, throw them at an off-site location. With this, I keep ample amount of toilet paper, of course. I also keep waterless soap, hand sanitizer, and a disinfectant spray. All within, right now they're sitting in this bucket, but they're always close by if the bucket's being used. That way you can prevent cross-contamination, you can prevent contracting any bacteria or any virus for the stomach or the intestines. You basically use this, you wash your hands, you sanitize them, you spray this thing down, you replace the bags inside, you're good to go. So that's just another thing I recommend. There's 3 little things: the vitamins, the water testing, and the bathroom side of things. I think next week maybe, guys, we'll cover off a little bit more on alternative power, reusable power, and maybe even talk about communications. So for now, I'm calling it quits for the day, and I'm going to go sit by the fire and read a good book. So I'm Wild Willie. Thanks for watching, and remember, it's not a question of if the shit hits the fan, it's a question of when. So be prepared.